Hey, live stream. What's going on? How are ya? Hope you're doing well, bud. Gail, hey, how's it going? Uh, Great to see you. Oh, thanks. Yes, nice to see your name in here. Appreciate it. And thank you for purchasing that pot. Hope you planned it up. Did you plan it up with anything nice? You figured? Did you plan it yet? Live stream, you doing good? Got the day off early today. Nice. There we go. Got a day off, or half day. Good for you, man. Yeah, I got still a lot of stuff to do here, but it's always something to do. Hey, cheers. That's a good way to make me remember your handle there. No, never did. To answer your question, though, never did. I never have. Of course, I checked my pod stamp. It's been Wolff top line. No, oh, so that's an older one. Cool. Oh, and you were just over on Insta. Very cool. Thanks for coming over after the live on Insta and hanging out here. Yeah, so that's an older one. So that's got to be, yeah, 1900. That was from the 90s. Yeah, so I'm guessing the pot is probably in red clay. A lot of the pots I made with that stamp were in red, majority of them actually. There might have been some in white color as well. Yes, sir, nice. Gail says, I absolutely love the pot so much. It's beautiful. Oh, very cool. Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate your kindness. You outdid my kindness there, Gail. I tried to do something nice, and you outdid it back. Well. And thank you. I appreciate you. And again, today, I'm still, from the last live, I'm still doing these 4-pound scallop pots, so it's, I'm in need of a lot of them. I wish I could just say abracadabra and have 1,000 of these, but it takes a while. And then this rest of this week, I have to do a couple store orders, so we'll see if I can get on here and live stream some of that. Well, not just the rest of the week, it's going to be next week as well, I believe. The stores are ordering. So. To make a lot of pots. It is white. Very cool. And it's the number 2 on the second stamp. The style size. It's actually the weight of wet clay used. So it's basically the size, but it's the weight of wet clay used, which so a 2 would be 2 pounds. Just like these are 4, so these are 4 pounds of wet clay used. It's just a system that my dad kind of made or got going. He kind of adopted or I guess changed a old traditional method, and kind of Americanized it, and it's just a good way to, you know, tell for not only how much clay we use, but also for our pricing. So we know that a 2-pound pot would be a certain price, 4-pound, etc. 6, 10, 12, 25. Yeah. Gail says, I haven't planned it yet. I'm waiting for the next week when the temperatures, I know, is above freezing, and I can plant it outside and not make a mess inside. Yeah, no, I hear you. The temperature here is just, it's ridiculous. I mean, we have like probably 7 inches of just straight blocked ice in our yard. So, RC says, how interesting. Thank you. No, thank you. Keena, how's it going, Keena? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Keena, yeah, you purchased a pot as well, Keena, didn't you? I pack all the orders, so I'm pretty sure I saw your name come in. Which, if you did, thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Yes, you did. Very cool. All right, yeah, I knew the name looked very familiar. So thank you for that. I appreciate the support. Joel, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Today I was doing stuff, making stuff, and then I said, man, I haven't done an Instagram live in a while, so I went over there, made the first 6 or 7 pots, whatever it was, over there, and this was interesting to do. I haven't done that in a long time, and then back over to here, so it's nice to see a couple of you followed me over here, so thank you. Hope you're doing well, Joel, today. How's it going up there in Canada? You guys freezing? A block of ice like it is here. Nor, I don't know what all those emojis means. Sorry, I only speak English, not emoji. But hello to you, Nor. Plus, I think it's time for glasses because I've got to try to go in and see those. Looks like a butterfly duck. Something else. Butterfly and a duck. And hello to you if it's first time here. Appreciate you. So how is everybody's day going, by the way? Always good to know. Hopefully it's treating you well. Thanks for the likes already, guys. Appreciate that. It was cool over on when I went on Insta, Joel. I was talking back and forth with Gabriel Nichols over there, so that was cool. It was cool to see his name pop in and then comment back and forth, and talk back and forth with him. So, as you know, I'm a big fan of his work, so it was very nice to have that happen. Yeah. Your kindness is overwhelming, and I couldn't be outdone. I've told everyone. Well, it can be outdone, but you outdid it. I tried. You've always been so nice in here, so tried to do something nice. I mean, it's funny because I was talking about that the other day with somebody that, you know, if you won the lottery, what would you do? And if we could still make pots and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I'd make pots and I'd give them away. I think that'd be awesome. Like, just make tons of these and just be like, here. I think that would be a really fun thing to be able to do. But, and that sounds a little crazy because this is my job, but it would be really cool. Be the whatever, just or surprise like specific people, groups of people. Like just go to something and just hand them a whole bunch of pots and be like, you know what, here, this is what I did. If you like them, pass them around. Do you ever do collab with your dad on projects? But not really. No. I mean, well, we have. I have my pots down at his shop, and I go down and hang out there on weekends and sell stuff together. We haven't done a collab all the way since back in Martha Stewart by Mail days. So yeah, we used to have, like, she sold all my orchid pots. She didn't make or want to make orchid pots, so I did all those, and that's, yeah, Martha by Mail was probably the last collaboration wise, but we since then, yeah, no, we've done shows together, we've done things, but we haven't done like a line of pots together or anything like that, if that's what you meant. We're two different, you know, people and businesses and artists, so we kind of have to do our own things, which we didn't design the business as like a thing together. So you kind of taught me how to be my own artist is what I got from my youth. So, and now at 44 years old, looking back, yeah, we could have killed it if we did a thing together. I've told him 100 times, like, yeah, I did offer to do that way back in the day, and we just couldn't figure out how that would work. And, now looking back, it's like, yeah, that would have been quite epic. But yeah, no, he's on my channel here with me sometimes. I've gone live with him. We have a blast just hanging out together when we can. So the only way kind of that we can hang out is if we work together. So I go down there and either make pots and hang out and, you know, sell pots, or but this year has been so busy online with my website that I've only been able to get down there for weekends. It's looking like that's what it's going to be. Is that I'm going to have to be only stopping there when I can on weekends. Before I was going Wednesday to Sundays. And it was a bit tough because I had to make the pots there, dry them, put them in the back of my van unfired, as greenware, as we would say, and then bring them all the way back here safely and fire them. That way he didn't have to pay for the electricity to fire the pots. So that was quite the mission. There's a lot of extra work. And then, you know, realizing how much you know, stuff goes from my website, I really gotta stick to my guns on making pots for my website, which is exactly what I'm doing today. Dizzy, how's it going, Dizzy? Hope you're doing well. Always nice to see the name in here. Gail says it is fun if a friend, neighbor or studio says they like something I've made 75% of the time, I'll give it to them. It's almost selfish because I get a lot of pleasure out of it. Right? Okay, yeah, I've never thought about it like that. Like what you would get out of doing that. So wow, you know, I guess there's always a different way of looking at things. I always thought it'd be like selfless to be like, here, take these if you want them or this and that. But what I would get out of that would be a huge satisfaction. So that is, you got a point. I've never looked at it that way. I always kind of went like, oh, like how fun would it be to go to a retirement home of sorts or whatever you call them, and people that don't have family, and give them a potted up plant for Christmas or something like that. It'd be awesome. If I had millions of subscribers here on YouTube doing that, and this page for everything, then that's probably what I do. And if it's selfish, it's selfish. I would probably think they would more likely be looked at as not selfish, but I don't know. You never know. You got a good point, Gail. You're on winter break. Nice. Well, I wish I had winter break. You're not breaking my back with this ice outside. Or foot if I fall. Or head or anything else. But I hope you enjoy your winter break. Are you going to do anything fun? You get to go anywhere? Do anything? Or just relax? Just relax sounds the best to me, to be honest with you. I kind of don't know what that is like that. Let's see. Hi, Joyce. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Dizzy? No, you're not doing anything? Okay. Well, you get to relax. And be creative with your time. Or just sleep. Catch up on sleep. The snow is way too thick and it's very icy. Same here, you know. Right now, like I could literally walk across the snow, which is more like ice, and not fall through. So we only have probably, I don't know, probably a foot on the ground, maybe a little less. But it's a block of ice, and underneath it, it's just straight ice. And the spots where I did like clean off for the dog to go do his business, I could literally put on ice skates and skate it. Which kind of would be funny because it would be like a path. I haven't put on ice skates in 25 years, so that might be detrimental to my pottery making very quickly. I'm just looking over at the thing. The view is still flipped, so it looks like I'm a left-handed potter. YouTube, if you're listening, could you fix that for all of us? But is the view all right? Can you see? I kind of switched it around because I moved it around for going live over there on Insta today. Seems like it's all right. You want to do some pottery so bad? Oh, you should definitely go check out like a class or something. Give it a shot. It's the best, the cheapest way, I would say, to be able to jump into it and try it. Make sure you really like it before you invest in all the crazy amount of money that it takes to be able to do this. But I think you should. It looks good, Gail. Thanks, Gail. Appreciate you. Hello, Random. What's going on, Randers? Hope you're doing well. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? You're doing good as well. Nice. Thanks for asking. Love those movies you were making. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. They are, like I've said, they are the most popular of the pots I make. That's for sure. And I'm not counting that for stores, because stores wise, it's funny. Like I could say these are the most popular, but then a store will order. Um, well, I guess I should start with saying the pots that I sell to stores, I do not sell on my website. So they have specific items. Um, that way, if you go to a store, you're getting something different than what I sell. That way, there's no interference. Um, but those store orders can be like massive amounts of pots. So, in numbers of pots, this might not be the biggest number of pots, but because they're being sold directly, through my website, that's the biggest seller on my website. Live stream. I don't even know who that is, Jake. Is that some ridiculous person? Should he? Should he be live? I have no idea who that is. Well, don't laugh too hard if that's gonna fall off. You would? You would take that off? Okay, I'll do that. I have no idea. Sounds like a name of some kind of something that some real lonely person would watch. But no, I'm not from Wisconsin, by the way. Yeah, I removed it. I don't know. Remember me? You made your fan art. Oh, you did? Yeah, I do remember. I saw that. You tagged me in that, and that was cool. Thank you for doing that. It was very nice of you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant something else. Is it an actual racer? Come on, man. I don't know these things. Yeah. About that. Okay, where? That's what I thought you meant. Yep, gotcha. That's what I look like? If I look like that, what do you look like in the mirror? There, Jake. It's always a Jake. I've literally said that. It's always a Jake. Jake the Snake. Real good guy, huh? At 150. 150, yeah, that's what time it is. Nice. It's 151 now, yeah. I have a clock. I'm glad you do too, though. Out of the... Okay. Well. Whatever you're into there. If you know him, you must be into it, so cool. I'm glad you're into that. I'm not too into that stuff. I'm into my wife. Do they? Let me look at your profile pic. I don't know. They do. That's Cardi. Don't be ashamed. I'm not ashamed of what I look like. I don't think I look like that. If that's what I look like, but if that's what you think. Soak it in, because apparently that's what you like. Maybe you're being. Yeah, it's 1853 in the UK. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And hello to you in the UK. Does it 18 what? Well, you don't know, well, what Americans call military time? You subtract 12 from that number. So what is your an actual pottery question? See, Horsey, this is, I told you, this is what happens over here. It's a little different. What is your creative process like, Ben? Do you listen to music, podcasts, etc. while creating? Well, I've been doing a lot of these live, so but when I'm not doing these, yes, I listen to music. A huge range of different music, from rock to jazz to funk fusion, or 90s alternative rock, or whatever you want to call it all. I also listen to podcasts, and usually comedian podcasts. I stay out of all the other stuff. I'm not into news or politics or any of that stuff, so I just stay literally in comedian stuff. So it's either music or comedians. And make me laugh while I whatever. Like this comedian guy, this Jake guy. You know, he's kind of funny. Funny how? In time. Yeah. I know, Joyce. I know I'm being timed. Oh, am I being timed again? Sophia, it's amazing what you do. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate it. A live from UK, United. Have you ever visited? I have not. I have not. And one day I will. But I have not been down to that area, which looks beautiful. The Gulf of Benjamin. Let's see. How long does it take you to make a full batch of pottery to sell? Well, you get to see it every time I'm live. Every time I go live, this is what I make, and then it takes about 4 to 5 days to get these out. Usually more like 5 days to get them out and fired and put on the website. So I guess the whole thing is a 5-day process, depending on the size of the pot. The smaller, the quicker it goes. I spilled the first time. Yeah, Joyce. No, I got you. Yeah. What's that, Nova Scotia? You live in New York. Nice. I'm not far from New York. You're in the city? And some of my some of the bigger stores that sell my pots are in New York. New York? Down in New Yorkers? What's your favorite clay to work with? I mainly use this is a stoneware clay body. I'd probably have to say this is my favorite, even though we also throw a terracotta. And they're kind of like two different, they're it's clay, but there's definitely a feeling difference. Red is great. It throws really well. I really enjoy the throw. But for cleanliness, like red can just stain everything. So I have to be a bit cleaner. With this white clay, I mean, I obviously get it all over myself, but the red will just stain like into your hands and stuff all day. So, and I also like the look of the white, which is also my gray finish. I like this one. Okay, Joel. If I still had my Volkswagen Golf, I would nickname it the Golf. No, you shouldn't. You should have followed that with the Golf. The Golf of Canada. Swear. We got a Norm McDonald up there. Should really enjoy this, guys. Humor. The Volkswagen Golf. The Golf of Ottawa. You're just like Victor. You're just naming off like. Okay. Just one of those days. Here on the YouTube. Here on the YouTube. Joel, did you ever actually have a Volkswagen Golf? I had a Volkswagen Rabbit and Jetta in my teens. The first one was a Rabbit when I was, I don't know, 13, 14, I bought that. That was my first vehicle. I drove back and forth. You did? Nice. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, my first was a Rabbit. I think it was like an 86 Rabbit. And then, I don't know, it might have been earlier, like an 84 or something like that. And then I had a Jetta. And then after the Jetta, I had to get a truck for the business. So, but in my youth, to get to and from school, I drive one of those. You know, get made fun of with all the jokes. Mrs. Harry, how's it going? Hope you're. It's going well for me. How's it going for you? I'm doing well. Can't complain. I could complain. I just have to move these off to the side. Get another batch of clay going. Oh yeah, put all these here too. All right, sorry guys, I know you can't see this process, but I'm weighing up another 4-pound piece of clay. Just luck out with a softer piece of clay. What is going on? I haven't been this excited in a while. This piece feels like it's softer than the rest of it. Oh, sorry. Debbie says, wow, nice. Thanks, Debbie. Do you just eyeball the ruffle spacing under rim? Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, there's a specific space where my fingers rest at, and I use that. And then at the last like three, scallops, I look ahead and see if I need to adjust and make it slightly smaller or not. But yeah. And again, it's just after thousands and thousands of doing these, or doing thousands and thousands of these, kind of just falls into place. Oh, what did Gail say? Did I miss something? Oh, the thing, Volkswagen thing. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm reading lost chat. Okay. Yeah, the Volkswagen thing was awesome for sure. There's one right down the road from me that guy has, so I do. Every time I look over there at it. I mean, they're different, that's for sure. Yeah, all good here, Miss Sarah. Nice. Yeah, they were. I mean, Volkswagens were fun to drive. In fact, I mean, I haven't driven one lately, but I kind of love that era, like the '80s. They were all. Everything I drove was standard transmission until my. Was it my van? Was it my first automatic? Which I'm not happy with. I really miss standard transmission vehicles. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. There's just so much more control you had with the road. I think they got in with the brake companies and like, people will use more brakes, more rotors if we switch everything to automatic. Debbie says, I would love to know how to do this. I think you should try it. I think go to do a class. Give it a shot. And there's plenty of people here on YouTube that you can watch and they can, get tips from and then bring that into your class when you try it, that knowledge. True, always wanted a Volkswagen Beetle. Still inquiring. I've never had I don't think I've even driven a Beetle. Like an older one would be cool. I've driven a bus, Volkswagen bus once, which is really weird. And my mom, she had a diesel Rabbit, which was always fun. Didn't go very fast, but you know you were going. You made a big cloud of smoke behind you. People get mad going up a hill. Let's see. Victor, I don't know what you're writing. Standard is better in the snow. Sure is. That's like I was saying, the control thing. Plus, if you're towing something, I don't get it. I've literally gone into a place and said, do you guys make trucks with standard transmission anymore? They're like, no. I'm like, well, what about people that tow? You do realize how much strain you're putting on everything here. Debbie, my first car was a 71 VW. Nice. It was new. Cool. When was the last time? Jamie says, when was the last time when your pots flopped? I don't know. I smashed one not long ago on a stream. It had a hard bit in it. It didn't flop on me, but I smashed it. I was unhappy with it. But no, I haven't just dropped one or had it fall on me. I don't even know. That's a really hard question. I don't know. It's that long ago. So I know that sounds arrogant, but it's the truth. I don't know. I don't think I've had one. I don't know. Have I dropped one on this stream, guys? Out of all the people, some of the people in here have watched me for the last year that I've been doing this live. I don't think I dropped one ever, did I? 2 out of your 3 cats are sleeping on me. Cool. You got a 67 beetle. Wow, that's cool. What color was it? I agree, Ben. I wish I could still buy steering transmissions for the same reason. More control, especially in the snow and ice. Oh, I know. I know, Jane. Flopped is on the wheel. Yeah, it fell down. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think I feel like it's been years, to be honest with you. And years. Rapunzel, hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in today. You know, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know I know what you meant when it just falls over. Yeah, that scene, that gets brought up at every single live stream I ever do. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but whoever made that pot in the beginning to set them up, it was going to be a really sweet pot, and then they just came in and just ruined it. So, yeah. It was light blue. Nice. Yeah, my Jetta was light blue. That was an 85. Yeah. Wow, it's really hard to think of like your first vehicles. I think it was an 85 that I had. Yeah. They were awesome in the snow. Well, that was before they, switched over, at least in Connecticut, they switched over to the stuff they put on the roads. It's not sand, so when it snowed, we went out looking for that snow. So drifting around in those Volkswagens was a blast. And yeah, I had mine was light blue as well. 67 people, good one. Nice. Shane, that gives me hope, Ben. Nice. You gotta go back later, Dizzy. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, you had a Pinto. Oh, cool. Wow. You don't see those around very much anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Got hit from behind and blow up. Yeah. That's why I said you don't see many of those around anymore. I mean, well, that would have been the same with the VW bus, or the engine was in the back, There's a bunch of cars that are like that. Exactly, James. You wonder why. The guy stopped the button at the plant and says, "We're done. We're not making these anymore." My dad's vintage Dodge Dart. Oh, the Dodge Dart. Wow. Stall anytime. Start to stop. Usually in an intersection, but it was cool. Yeah. But you'd have to just slam it with tons of gas to get it to go through. I tell you, the next vehicle I'm getting, I'm going down south or somewhere where there's no rust, and I'm picking up a older truck with a standard transmission. It'll still, even if it's completely redone, it'll still be cheaper than a new vehicle. So that's my plan anyway. But I'll get plenty of time out of this van, I believe. This Pottery van. It's funny because when I was, I don't know, 17, 18, 18, I think I got a 96 F-150 truck, and I still literally have dreams about that truck. Like that I left it down at my stepfather's farm and it's still there. I'm like, oh, we can go down there, drain the gas, and put in a new battery, and change the oil, get it going. And then I do that in a dream. I can still hear the power steering pump. If anybody knows, they know. And yeah, then I wake up. I had a blast in that truck. Miss it. Yeah, lots of amazing old rust-free trucks here in Austin. Nice. Now we're talking. Hey, well then I can cruise down to Austin, go and check out all those cool comedy clubs you guys got, and then find a rust-free truck and drive back. Now that sounds like a productive trip. I like it. I'll have to look online. What is it, Leonis? I might be saying it wrong. Good evening from Austria. Good evening to you. Thanks for tuning in. It's always fun to see people pop in from faraway lands. No, I got you. Noise. Done. It's me again. I don't. I'm sorry. I could just say, yeah, I remember you, but I would be lying. So I don't know if I remember you. I'm sorry. Should I? I'm so sorry. There's so many people that pop through these guys. I don't know if you've ever noticed at the end of these, because a lot of you guys are watching, but at the end of these, if you ever look back, some of them have, you know, thousands and thousands of people that pop in, and it is kind of really hard to remember names. So I know a lot of people named Tom. And wait, Tom 77. Wait a minute. Is this somebody I actually know? That would be fun. You had a good shot. Nice. Cool. Oh, you said you suck. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming back. Teach a workshop at I'll play when you hear it. That'd be cool. I like that. Turn into a business trip, and I could find a truck while I'm down there and drive it back. I love to hit up Austin. I've never been to Texas, so that'd be cool. Do a couple workshops or something down there while I'm there, and then yeah, go check out some comedy clubs, and then go find an old rust-free truck and drive it back. That sounds like fun. All right, so we talked before. I'm waiting. Yeah, thank you, Tom, for subbing before. Appreciate you. I will try to remember. Tom 101177. All right, it's in my head. My father in Greece was a very famous pottery man. Nice. What was his name? All right, is it the same last name? son, my son used to live in Vienna. Just visiting there. What part of Austria you live in? You see me, you cry. Oh, alright. Well, don't cry. It's all good. It's all good things. You gotta just remember the good. Live in Linz. Cool. I don't know exactly where that is, but I know you're talking with Gail, but I don't know where that is. It's near Germany, 8 kilometers. Okay. I'm trying to remember it and look it up. I got a down moment. L-I-N-Z. Alright, gotcha. It's north of Vienna. Okay. Thanks, Gail. The beauty over there. I mean, I've looked at pictures. I always just hit images and look, and then of course we have Google Earth, which can put you anywhere. I also watch. I ride motorcycles, so I also watch a lot of people riding motorcycles in Austria, and it is absolutely amazing looking. Vienna is a very romantic city. Nice. Jane, we have a Chevy Impala. Yeah, but with a Jimmy, oh, the old school. Okay. No, I know the car. Yep. Folks will pull up to us with the light. My husband would say, "Only 3 more payments." Nice. Those Impalas were huge. I like the newer versions. They're smooth. Like, yeah, they're very smooth. It's a little bit small. It's okay. Sarah, today you have viewers from around the world. I know, it's so cool. It's so cool when that happens. I love that. And welcome to everybody that is tuning in, by the way. Yeah, so smooth. Oh, I'm sure. Be right back. Just gotta move these off to the side. I am flying through these. I guess it already went live on Instagram there. to be honest. Hoping my son will move back in 2 years is planned. Oh, cool. He's gonna move back over there. What were you making on Instagram? I hadn't gone live on there in a year since I started, I guess, going live here. So I felt bad because I get such amazing support over there. So I wanted to go live for a bit, and I made the same thing. I made these, but I made 6 or 8 of them or something, and I only needed 20. Whatever. I needed not many more of these to do a full firing, so I just wanted to get these done. A full firing of them, and then tomorrow I will be starting on a store order. I don't know how long this store order will take me. Depends on if I just go crazy and start making it late, and just keep going through it and get it done. Sometimes that's what I do with store orders. I work during the day, and then I say, you know what? No, I'm going. Keep going at night, and let's try to kick through these. The store orders, you sell them at a wholesale price, so you get pretty much half the price. Snail, hi, how's it going? Get next time there, don't worry. Ben, how's my back? My back's, it's alright. I've had moments where, this last year I had some seriously bad lower back problems, but I had to keep making pots through it, so doing better than it was. And a couple of weeks ago, my back was not feeling good at all, but it's just a thing, like I'm compressing a lot of weight, I'm carrying a lot of weight all the time. I'm always carrying something, and then it could be the dumbest thing, and then all of a sudden, just, okay, that really hurt for no reason. Just go down to pick up something small off the ground, you lean the wrong way. So I'm very conscious these days, and I never used to be. So very conscious of how I pick things up, but yeah, doing good. What's the smallest pot I've ever made? Probably like what I would call, kind of call like a thimble, kind of like the size of a thimble for a sewing machine. All wise owl, nice. How's it going, all wise owl? Would adjusting the height of the wheel make a difference? So yeah, this is why I throw standing up, because I don't have to bend over that much. I literally have to bend over because this clay has been very stiff. It's a very hard clay. This block of clay right here has been softer, which is a bit of a treat. So, but that's when I've been having to bend over, and you can see me centering it. But the rest of the time, my back is quite straight. So I don't know if you put up the side, but my back is straight as much as possible. And that's why I don't throw sitting down, which is a personal preference. I've thrown standing up since I was a kid. So that's just like right now, this motion right here, I am leaning, just to make sure I'm cleaning up everything right, but it's not as much as, that's the thing, so I'm always looking this way, so you can also look this way, so you give everything an equal thing. Ben, how long to make this job? I've actually been doing pottery since the 1900s. It's kind of funny to say it that way. I guess I went full-time in 99. But I've been making pots my whole life because my dad is a potter as well. so I learned from him, and I had other jobs, and then finally I said, you know what, let's try to see if this will work and be a good full-time thing for me, and a lot of ups and downs, but I've been able to be a full-time potter for the last over 25 years or so. Yeah, wow. Your posture doesn't look that bad at all. No, I mean, there's moments. I mean, I'm very conscious of it, so I try to keep my posture right. But it's tough because I also play guitar, so I already have guitarist neck from looking over and looking down. So keeping your neck straight. There's good stretches to do as a potter. You should always, put your whole back against the wall and just make sure your back can be lined up. And I do them sometimes, but I always forget. It's just one of those things that's not on my radar to do every day. And I do need to pay more attention the older I get. I realize I actually need to do those. But yeah. Do you throw, Jane? I don't know if I've asked you. My father did it for 45 years. Awesome. What was your father's name? Lonis? Jane, you and your dad have delightful sense of humor. Well, we have different styles of humor. Thank you. I guess. We bow. Thank you. Well, you kind of got it. I don't know. If you go through your day without laughing, I don't know. It's like somebody asked earlier. Maybe it was on Insta about. They asked what do you listen to and whatnot? Why do you do this when you're not live or whatever? And it's comedians. I mean, I need to laugh, so. It's kind of like I gotta laugh, and I'll laugh at myself if there's nothing else funny to laugh at. Just showing standing up help your back. I'm probably going to make that transition soon. It really, I mean, for me it does. I mean, I've thrown sitting down, but my back and my muscle memory is so used to throwing standing up, so I haven't really had a switch from one to the other. Where my father recently switched to sitting. At 74 years old, he is sitting down now, throwing. Then he has to stand up and move the pot off the wheel and everything, so he's just up and down, up and down, up and down. But so I don't really know the difference. When I do sit and throw, I can feel muscles being used that I don't use, like muscles in my lumbars. So yeah, and you could try it. Just try it. See what it feels like to you. I throw standing up and use a mirror so I don't have to twist and turn because of the back issues. Yeah, I mean the mirror's good too, but I've kind of stuck away from the mirror thing. I'm sure it's very useful, and I've seen a lot of people using it. It's just looking down real quick for me. I need to just make sure of a couple things. But I totally understand why it's used. And again, I do so many of these that I can pretty much feel if there's something wrong. And then when I take it off the wheel, I always do a once or two over to make sure that everything is good. Because I also have to be my own quality control department. You do a nice job. I love it. Oh, thanks so much. Lonis, am I saying that right? Lonis? I hit 71 subscribers. You know, Jordan. Oh, so your name's Jordan? Do I have that right? Mr. Ben. Yeet man. Oh, Ryder. How's it going, Ryder? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah. So I'm a big YouTuber now? You are? Nice. You mean tall or wide? People love me. Kind of a big deal. Cool. Yeah. Guys, we're getting there. The full firing worth of scallop again. And I'll have these back on the website. It's crazy. You guys saw me do all the orchids, right? I pretty much, those were gone in like, I don't know, a day and a half off of the website. It was just crazy. Thank you to anybody that purchased in here. But that was quite amazing. It's always quite amazing when that happens. It feels like, I don't know, it's just one of those, like, are you kidding me? So the last 4 or 5 days have been like, I mean, I've literally, yeah, I've packed more pots into boxes than I've made pots. That's for sure. Which is crazy because I need to be making more every day. But to get them there safely, it actually does take me more time to pack the pots than it does to make them. Let's see, how many? Well, I must go see you again. Nice weekend. Take care. Nice to meet you. Yes, I hope you have a nice weekend as well. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you in here again. I try to go live often, so come back in. It was a pleasure to talk with you. Mr. Man, how many members do you have? I don't know. Are these 2 pounds, Joyce says. No, they're 4. 4 pounds. Right, Jordan. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So the name is Jordan. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Johan. Okay. Nice. Am I saying that right? J is silent. And there's a hard piece of clay in the mix. dig that hard piece out. That ain't right. Not happy about it. There she is. I'm gonna put this on there. I better remember where that is, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go right back in the next piece. Which can happen quite a bit. You know, thanks. Nice. Seems like a very nice person. Why? Hello. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Wow. That little piece really gave me some issues, but I think I got it figured out. We're good. It's always, whenever there's something in your clay like that, you have to make sure that it's totally out, because when you fire the pot, it might show up. And if you didn't get it out, that's when you have to decipher whether that pot is okay or not for consumption of the public. Gage. So, yeah, I know it does. Appreciate it, Gage. I like your name, though. It's like from Pet Sematary. The little kid. Your face, Gage. All right, well, we just finished all the milk, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Gage, that doesn't make you mad? No. With the Gage, my actual real name is Odometer. So when I see a name like Gage, I'm like, oh, okay, they got, a similar name to me. Mr. Eaton, can I donate? Yeah, you can. You don't have to. I think I have super chat set up. Should be. You don't have to do that. Save your money. Save your money. It doesn't make. No, Gage, it doesn't make me mad. Opinions are opinions, but. About to, and I am. I finished up what I had to do. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a bit, but I am on to the next things I need to do here. But no, you don't have to. You don't have to donate. Save your money. It's something you really like. So you can if you want. No, don't talk to your mom and have. No, save your money. Don't, yeah, don't even bother. You don't have to do that. It's best to save your money. I'm gonna be making pots on here anyway. Or just making pots. Alright, I gotta make sure this is all cleaned up. I haven't done. I can't wait for spring. This wheel's going outside. Full overall of everything. Fully need to clean out everything. Oh, let's see. Yeah, exactly, Keena. Yep, it's been, yeah, it's time for a wee break, that's for sure. Plus, my hands are pruning because I use hot water. I don't know if you can see it. No. It's time to let the hands get back to normal, then get back to it. Let's see, horse. What kind of horses do you have, Horsey? Ben, how do you care for your neck while looking down so much? I gotta look up a lot. So I don't look at my phone a lot. I look at the sky a lot while I'm outside. As much as you look down, you need to look up. Right? So, yeah. Plus, the neck does get painful, but I also play guitar, so I'm always looking down. It's been a lifetime of that, so. I mean, but in a world where everybody's looking at their cell phones, like, I'm always looking up at things. Like, I live in an area where there's a lot of trees too, so, and there's always like a tree with a limb hanging. I'm always looking up, going, all right, I don't want that to be my demise. So I'm always looking up. And if somebody asks me, what are you doing when you're looking up, I always say I'm trying to figure out what I want to be when I'm older. Yeah, Gail says, it's very nice watching you. The time flew by. You're positive, beautiful. Thank you, Gail. You're always so nice. Kate says, you're a nice guy. Thank you, man. Joyce Watson, always a pleasure to watch you throw. But thank you, Joyce, so much. Gage, no, naughty? I don't say naughty. Good to care for your body. No horses for right now, but I used to train quarter horses. Oh, so cool. For cow work. Very cool. Well, I grew up on a dairy farm, so we did not have any horses, though. I love horses to death. I really wish, I don't know, I could see being, whatever. I know how much work goes into them, but every time I get a chance to be around horses, I love it. It's something about them. They have that extra sense or something, and the communication, and they keep me calm, and I love horses. I really do. Cow heart, yeah. I grew up on a dairy farm. My stepfather was a dairy farmer, so now a hay farmer, because dairy in Connecticut is not feasible. We always had like 300 cows or so, and milked about 180. So that's what I did my whole youth until I don't know. Then I went on to do some carpentry and stuff for my main work, but I was always making pots on the side with my pops. So finally, the pottery took over full time. So yeah, it is hard work. Cow or horses. I mean, all of it, for sure. Definitely was. It gave me my work ethic. So that's why I've always looked at it. My dad always says, he's like, you're cursed because you have the work ethic of a farmer, but you're putting it to use with his artistry. So, I mean, yeah. I would not take it back, though. All the time that I spent milking from 4 in the morning until 11, and then doing it again from 3 till 8 and double shift and in between throwing hay. And yeah, I wouldn't take that back. It taught me a lot of stuff. And yeah, taught you not to get used. You know, I get talk to you how to work. I mean, I didn't get to do sports because of it. So, oh well. But I was able, like we were talking about cars, I was able to buy my first car at 13 because of it. So, it was valuable and transferable. Yes. Yes, there you go. That's perfectly said. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. So, I'll catch you next time. I don't know exactly when I'll live stream next. I'm probably, let me look at the thing, see if I can give you an actual time. Maybe I can do tomorrow. Yeah, I got to start that store order. So that's next. But I also need to make saucers for some of these. So I don't know. We'll see what happens next. I'm going to probably go live. I'll try to go live tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but if you guys hit the bell, that'll notify you. All that good stuff. So thank you all for tuning in. Horsey, thanks for cruising over from Instagram to come here. That was really cool of you. Keena, bye. I'll write later, Ben. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. Oh, man. Whoa. We got a super chat came in. Yeah, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, Mr. Yeet, man. It was Ryder, I believe, right? Thank you. You did not have to do that. That was very nice of you. He goes, well, I think you should be saving your money, but I appreciate that. It's so cool. Gail says thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And I don't have my guitar set up to play a super chat song of sorts, which I used to do. But now I'm just saying thank you very much. Which I need to do. I will do for Joyce if she's still in here. I'm sorry I haven't done a live stream of me practicing guitar. I know that's all you have saying, and I know you want it, so I will have to at some point. If you're still watching, I apologize. So thank you very much, Mr. Yeet, for the super chat. Very kind of you. And it's right at the end, right when I'm like, okay, I'll see you guys later. Good move. But I think you should save your money. If your parents have your money, then it's probably a reason you need to hang on to it. Save it. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's making you laugh, throwing money at me. It's cool. I don't know what your name is with the wave, but hello to you. You don't have to do that. No, I know. I don't. But thank you. And thanks for all the likes today, all that good stuff. I'm going to get off of here, and I will catch you guys probably tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day. Be well. Stay safe. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for that super chat, Mr. Eatman, again. That's very kind of you. Peace out. Catch you soon. I'll catch you tomorrow, Brian. All right. Later.